Hi there, how's it going? So what I'm doing here is just testing out this camera. What I've done is I've made a video using this. This is a GoPro and there's no stabilization in 4K, only in like lower resolutions. So what I'm doing here is filming in 4K with this camera. So it's a camera test as well as a microphone test. So this right here, I've used this already, but I didn't use it in stereo mode. So you'll see the video that I made and this will make more sense. Now what I've done is I've put this in stereo mode, so if I go like this, you can hear me on this side. And then if I go like this, you can then hear me on this side and watch as I shake my desk a bit. Also, yeah, this is recording right there. That is recording the sound from the microphone. And this is also recording sound, but I'm not going to use that sound, I'm just going to sync it. I'm just going to use it to sync with. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if this picks up the stereo sound from the speakers with a left and right test. Don't think it will because these speakers are a little further back, but that's the whole point in a test. Right, so what I'll do is just press play on this. This is just a quick, like, meh. Right, stop that, and now I'll do that weird thing that I was doing with my hands. I can see that it's working. It might be a little better than it being mono, which is what the video I made was in, but then also the bass is going to sound a little phased. So yes, I guess I'll have to deal with that. Or I could use a multi-band compressor in the video editor to sort that out. Brains, it helps to have them and to use them. I'm going to see if everything I've just recorded works, because I don't have an app for this camera right here, which is a problem. Actually, there is an app, it's just that it crashes and also doesn't connect to my phone. I've seen a few people have issues connecting Samsungs to this. I don't know what it is. Meh. The GoPro works perfectly when I use the app. Also, I should be talking over here because I've just realised this is in stereo now. Brains. So yeah, yeah. So me positioning this camera on my head is a little awkward because every time I put it on, it's in a slightly different position to what it was before. That is issue number one. Issue number two is, well, I don't think there is any other issues. Let me see. Let me stroke my chin and think. Can't think of anything. It's pretty warm today. 30 degrees in this room right now. 31 degrees. I've got the temperature reading right here. It says 31C. It's reached 32 so far. The window right here is also open, which is a requirement because of how warm it is. I guess I'll put this video together and see if it works. Not even sure if I'm going to post this. So basically I'm just sat here talking to myself. Oh yeah, this has got stabilization. Did I say that? I think I said that. Should be good because the video that you're going to see is me like basically making tunes, and quality's not that great, but I'm making one tune. I said it as though I'm making more than one. It's just one tune. Take away that S, like you heard me say. My head's doing a lot of this. Kind of get carried away with that. Well, I've got a microphone right here, so, you know, I've kind of got to go like this. A little more stabilized, and 4K. Not too sure if I'll leave it in 4K when I upload the video, but the quality is going to be a bit better, even if I upload it in 1080p. Also, as you can see, my desk is a little bit clearer than it was. I bet you thought I was going to say a mess. No, it's actually a lot cleaner than it was. Clearer, a little more organised, a little less So yeah, this is me just blabbering. How do you do? Talking to myself in a room by myself with a cat on a chair, which I'm not going to film because my room is a mess. Basically, Don't know why I just thumbed up that, but I have nothing else to say, so I guess I'll be seeing you. Technically I can't see you, although I can see because my eyes work. I am back. So what I've done is I've changed the white balance on this. Although I'm probably going to do some sort of colour grading in post, in the video editing stage, so car driving past. Also, I've put this back on my head, so I've replaced it. That way I can sort of see if there's any differences with the way it's positioned and the way it sees everything. So this should be more or less centre right now, and so should that. And this more or less centre right now too, I think. Not too sure, can't really tell because the application for this doesn't bloody work. I'm going to test this, I'm going to check it out properly now. Like I said before I came back, I'm going to check this in the video editor, hopefully it works. And we're back! This time what I have is this, and this is the GoPro app, which means this is the GoPro, and that is recording everything here. So I thought, seeing as though I've tested this camera out, I might as well test this. 4K, 30 FPS, that is the same setting. This is a little wider, that one gets a little narrower, and it stabilizes. So that is the difference. Also, there might be a difference in quality. I'm also going to try not to shake my head so much because there's no stabilization on this and it might turn out to be quite bad. Shall I maybe go back into FL Studio? Might as well. Alright, so here we are back in this. Now, I'm not too sure what to do. This was supposed to be just a test of the cameras, but obviously I seem to want to do something in this. Oh yeah, also, I've made the viewing angle narrower. That way, it's not as wide, which is why it's narrower. And hopefully it sort of matches the other camera. Alright, so back to the test, and the new testament is basically me testing the stereo-ness of this. How about we try this game, because we haven't tried this in a while. Also, the audio is being recorded on there too. Right, so here we are. I'm not too sure where we are, but we are here. How do I play this again? Kind of forgotten. Car driving past. Right, I'm not going to play an entire game, but I am just like testing out this camera angle. I've got to pretend as though I'm wearing a neck brace, as though I have whiplash or something of the sort, because, you know, you get those neck braces and you don't really move your neck around that much. Let's just leave the audio coming through both the speakers and the microphone. Right, parking brake off, and what is the button for the map? Escape? Nope. Right, so I'm not too sure where I'm going, but I'm definitely going somewhere. And the somewhere I'm going appears to be across this river. I remember playing this last time, and crossing this river was quite a bit of a mission, because I'm not really too sure if you can actually go straight across. I don't remember. Shall we just try to go straight across? Everything seems to be okay so far. Strange. I seem to remember it being a little deeper. Right, so I managed to cross this quite easily, but from what I remember that was quite difficult to cross. Unless I was trying to cross from a different point, which I think I might have been. Anyway, I hope this has been a decent test of the camera, because I'm going to have to decide on what to use after seeing this. Right, so after a bit of messing around, it's clear to see that the GoPro is the better option. The only downside, like I said, is that this does not have stabilization. So, what I am going to do is test out some manual stabilization by applying it myself in the video editor, and we'll see how it works. So I'll apply it right now, and we'll see how much more stable the video footage is. So what I'll do is just move my head around like I would normally move it, and we'll see how well it corrects it. Now, there is also another option I could use. Rather than have the camera right here on my head, what I can do is put the camera right here. So yeah, this right here is the other option. Seems like a good option. I can sort of sit back, and that way you get the screens in view. Also, it looks as though I don't have to apply any lens distortion correction. Personally, I don't mind this option. That way this microphone doesn't get in your way. It's only in my way. And when I move my head, you don't vomit. Anyway, this was just a quick test. Back to head cam. Let's empty my computer's recycle bin, shall we? Okay. 23 items. Shall we delete them without even looking to see what they are? Usually I don't look to see what they are, because whatever I delete, I want to delete. So, yes.